Captain Togram was using the chamber pot when the Indomitable broke out of hyperspace.
Approach phase, everything looking good. Altitude 5,200 feet.
Okay, all flight controllers, gonna go for landing. Control. GNC. Surgeon.
Welcome to the Alien Probe Snippet with Dr. Bill, your planetary xenobiologist. An alien spacefaring race attacks a city on Earth only to discover that their weapons, which were the equivalent to 17th or 18th century Earth weapons, were useless against our modern armies. They had one advantage. They had discovered the secret to faster-than-light travel. Otherwise, their technology was obsolete compared to ours. This is from the science fiction story The Road Not Taken by Harry Turtledove. In 1897, a powered airship flew for over 1,000 miles over Texas, a decade before such ships were commonly seen in the skies over Europe. The technology and knowledge existed which would have allowed an inventor to build such a ship in 1897. In 1903, 6 years after the Texas airship sighting, the Wright brothers made the first powered flight of a heavier-than-air craft. The Texas airship, with its crew and inventor Wilson, wasn't the only unusual craft seen in the late 19th century skies. Adrianople, Turkey, November 1885, a glowing red cigar-shaped craft was seen. Cape Race, Nova Scotia, November 1887, a glowing red object rose from the ocean. Sacramento, California, September 1896. An astronomer saw 3 glowing objects in a triangular formation. An airship was seen over Chicago, Illinois, April 1897. By 1947, the airships may have changed. Now they were seen as flying saucers and still occasionally a cigar-shaped craft. They flew faster and higher than had been noted before. In Frank Edwards' book, Flying Saucers Serious Business, originally published in 1966, he notes that the strange craft have undergone design changes, possibly intended to enable them to match or exceed those improvements which our own aircraft have undergone in the past 60 years. He also states that the so-called flying disc perhaps was not the ultimate design, for it seems to be in the process of being replaced by an egg-shaped craft. Egg-shaped or tic-tac-shaped. Craft which now in the 21st century have been seen by U.S. aircraft to be capable of outflying the most advanced fighter aircraft. In January 1975, a flying saucer was witnessed to land in a park across the Hudson River from Manhattan, New York. This is from an article published in the Village Voice, March 1, 1976, by Bud Hopkins, titled, "Sane Citizen Sees UFO in New Jersey." A witness stated he saw a large object stop and was hovering about 10 feet above the ground. Some kind of laddered stairs appeared at one side, a vertical door opened, and uniformed figures descended to the ground, 9 to 11 of them. Clad in light coveralls with some kind of helmet, they were about 3.5 feet tall. They quickly dug dirt from the park lawn area into little bags and quickly climbed back into the saucer. I am personally a strong believer that manned missions to the Moon, Mars, and the outer planets would accomplish more than can ever be achieved by robotic craft. But sending 10 crew members to quickly scoop dirt is extremely inefficient. Why not use smallish drones? We currently have the technology where a motivated individual, private individual, could rig something like this up off the shelf with equipment in a few days at most. The story The Road Not Taken by Harry Turtledove reminded me of this landing in New Jersey. This possibility, visitors with advanced tech in a very, very narrowly defined area, unable to design machines to sample the soil surface of the earth. It is possible in the face of an alien civilization that may have existed for millions or billions of years, that our technology is not that primitive, and we could have progressed in areas that they have never explored or may have forgotten. Appendix D, Project Sign, 13 December 1948. It is hard to believe that any technically accomplished race would come here, flaunt its ability in mysterious ways, and simply go away. To this writer, long-time practice of space travel implies advanced engineering and science, weapons and ways of thinking. Dr. James Lipp, Missile Division, Rand Corporation. What if they don't understand their own technology? What if they are limited in the use of adaptive AI? Thinking machines may not be creative or imaginative machines. And the greatest trick that they may be ever pulling off was convincing the world that they didn't exist or that they don't exist. This is Dr. Bill for the Alien Probe Podcast. Till next time, bye-bye.